morning on the road today. Hey, hey. The sun is blazing on A1.
Hi, Vampir's Kiss here. The video you're about to watch, I filmed it from my yard and from where I walked to, and the wind was really bad, so you're going to hear a lot of noise. And for some reason, what I was where I wasn't supposed to be, I'm whispering. I think that's just I'm not sure what that is. I guess that's just a mechanism inside ourselves that we know we're doing something we're not supposed to, so all of a sudden we go. So you can't hear me very well, but what's going on is there's a piece of property that's directly behind my 3.5 acres. And this piece of property is 117 acres. It's been undeveloped the whole time that I've lived here. Now, somebody has bought this piece of property, and today would be our first, well, they put a gate in. That was kind of probably our first clue that somebody probably bought it, but this was like November of last year. And then today, first time, they bring a road grader, a little bobcat, and there was a red truck, and I don't know if there was another truck or not. I just seen the three pieces. And they were out there and they were grading. We couldn't tell if they were grading a road, if they were grading a swatch for like a home, a parking lot. We didn't know what they were grading for, because I guess it was about, oh God, the fall of last year. A neighbor of mine, a man was driving down the road, and he introduced himself to my neighbor's boyfriend and said that he was buying the property behind us and that he was going to put a quarter horse track on it. And of course, you know, everybody gets really upset. I got upset. My neighbor got upset because she has horses herself, and she's very protective of her horses. And so that started us on this digging mission to try to figure out what was going on. Well, I had contacted our county commissioner at that time, who was Helen Cole, and she basically said that she had let every agency know that there was no way that this could be put in here, because it's agricultural. The piece of property used to be God, what are those things called, Jamie? What? What were those animals called with the long necks? Llamas. It used to be a llama farm. And when the llama farm guy, his name was, I don't know, he might still be alive, so his name is Grady Day. When he divorced his wife, Elizabeth, she got the 117 acres, and then he got the other 600 and some acres, and he actually sold his 600 and some acres to the Laguna Pueblo. But I don't know if he sold it or he gave it to them. I can't answer that. So anyway, but Elizabeth wanted money for her property. She refused to give it to the Pueblo. And so it had been for sale for many, many years. And she, I don't remember what it started out at, but it was like over $140,000 at one point. It might even have been more than that. And the last I heard, which I don't know if this was reliable information or not, it was near 90,000. So, you know, which to many people that may sound like a steal. I'm here to tell you that's not a steal for property out here, because when Grady owned the property, I guess he had, I don't know the exact number, I think it's over 10 dry wells he got. The whole thing boils down to, we do not want somebody on that piece of property that's not going to do what they're supposed to do, you know, by pulling their permits and doing things the proper way. And, you know, bringing 6 horses in here, or even bringing prostitution, because I don't know if it's a quarter horse racetrack up the highway from us, but they've had trouble with prostitution, drugs, gambling, obviously. You know, we just don't want that here. I mean, yeah, it probably happens here on a daily basis out here in the community, but you know, I don't care if I can't see it, but if it's right in my own backyard, I don't want it. And you know, neither does my neighbor, and maybe everybody else that lives on this, up against this piece of property. So that was why I went out there and I videotaped them working in the road grader and the bobcat. And then I waited till they were done, and I went out there to see exactly what they were doing. And to be honest, I still don't know. It's a big swatch of land. They've taken all the desert growth off of. I mean, it's like I'm not really good with, measurements and stuff, but I would say it was as wide as Highway 6. And I mean, what do you do with that? Could that be a racetrack? I don't know, those of you who are watching this, comment below. Tell me what you think that's going to be. And in the meantime, we're going to, I've already talked to the county. They said if you see anything, call us. And, of course we will, because we're not going to put up with this, anything like that. I mean, I said this earlier, it's an agricultural piece of land. So if that's what the person had bought it for, it intended it to be agricultural use, there's no way you would take all the desert growth off of it and put horses on it. So he's got other intentions, and he has not gone before the commission to try to get rezoned or anything. So that's where we're setting. And I mean, if I have to do things right, you have to do things right. And that's just the way it goes, and that's the way everybody should feel that way. I mean, if they make, play by the rules, that's the way life's supposed to be. So anyway, onto the video, and you can see what I found, and I'm sorry for the loud sounds in it. I'm not going to delete or, take the sound out, because you can hear some of what I say, but not everything. So, like I said, comment below if you can tell what the guy's doing. Okay, on to the video. Hi, Vampir's Kiss here. I hope with the wind blowing like it is that you guys can hear me. I'm going on an undercover mission. This piece of property that's behind me has sold, and today they've had a big grader over here, a road grader, and a bobcat, and there's been some trucks and stuff. And I've been calling everywhere to find out what is going on. Nobody can answer me any questions. So I think that they've quit me. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm just going to record what they're doing, because we think they're putting a quarter horse track in here. So I'll be back if I can get close enough. If they're still working, I'll have to abort. But maybe I can get over there. So we'll be back. Okay, I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm standing, this is at the end of my very third piece of property. And stupid wind. Anyway, I don't know if you can see, there's a red truck down there further, there's a bobcat, and there's a road grader there. The road grader is going behind that bush that's there. If I zoom in, I'm not going to really be able to, I don't know if you're going to see anything better or not. But you can clearly see that they are still working. There we go. So, can't walk over there yet. Damn, I hope they don't wait till dark. But the part that bothers the people that are living here the worst is that what they're doing is over a little hill and you can't see the highway, which, yes, I realize that some people don't want to be in or near a highway, but then there's also a flip side to that coin, that people don't want anybody from the highway seeing what they're doing either. And I know that they haven't, I don't know if I said this in the very first part of the video, that they haven't pulled any permits yet. So that's not good, and this land is agricultural. So anyway, I will wait till it's I guess closer to 5. These people actually probably work a real 9-to-5 job, which is unusual too. So I'm going to try to be back. I definitely am not walking on this land while these people are here. So hopefully later. Okay, I'm back. I walked out here. It looks like they're cutting a swatch into, I'm not sure what it is. It's just like they're grading down a huge piece of the land here. I'm not going to walk further up because I'll get in trouble. But yeah, it's just a big area of land. Get it kind of in front of it a little bit, I guess, so you can get a better idea as to how wide it is. I'm out of breath. I'm nervous and out of breath too, but it's huge. That is huge. Definitely have something in mind. I don't know what, but something. Okay. Well, that's about it. I don't know what else to say. There's nothing else to see except that they're ruining the land. Okay. Video out.
So if you go out into the woods today, hey, hey, beneath the maple